Hello everybody and welcome to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. This is the solo leveling collab and I'm pretty excited. So right off the bat, I'm a free-to-play player. I probably won't pull him today, but let's try our best luck. I really hope, it's just, this is a must pull and I think anyone that has gems needs to pull on this one. I don't think we're going to be lucky today, but that's okay. Because there's at least 3 weeks on the collab, so we'll get something. Yeah, I don't think this is the one either. And last pull of the day for now. Come on, come on, come on. Give me some, give me some. Okay, we got Lost Vein here. Hopefully. Just at least one of them. I know Cha is actually overpowered, but I really just want, I really want the main. He's just so cool. Like, probably one of the best all-time anime main protagonists. Like, his level up skill is awesome in this game. It's just like the show. Alright, come on. Give it to me. Please. It's a very small chance. Come on. I got Gelda. Guys, I got Gelda. Oh, no. Alright. Well, just to show you who's on the actual banner. Yeah, we really just want Sung Jinwoo so bad. Because look at that. That is just... He is going to be so fun just to use, especially in PvP. But, Dancer Cha, she is overpowered in even PvE. You can't attack her with an AoE, which is insane. I don't even know how they put that in. It just evades them if the hero's HP is full. So you know that helps with definitely with the meta with, come on, what's her name? Right here, Malim. Malim has been notoriously insane, especially with the new Hell meta. So Raging Gale, Tyrant's Roar, that thing has been taking out everyone. It's like no tomorrow. It's insane. So if we could just hopefully pull for these three. I mean, even Baru's kind of cool. That's the end boss in the end of the season 2. If anyone doesn't know, but let's see what we can do here. The special missions today. Yeah, draw heroes. That's an easy giveaway. So it really just wants you to get the characters on this pull. I know they are dupe dependent on this, I heard, where everything needs copies, but they're just, even 1 out of 6 would be perfect. But what is this? What are we looking at here? Locator. Reduces search time in using the end cave rib. Okay, that's specific to collab. I'm not sure about that one. Holy Relic level up box. That is a must right there for anyone that needs to enhance the Holy Relic. But we need the pickups. I think you can get at least, it's past 200 on the loyalty with what they give you. But of course it's not going to be right away. You need to get just a bunch of different missions done. Alright, we're going to start with the Ant King event boss at extreme difficulty. So a free-to-play team that I would use is Human Team, because I don't have any solo leveling characters. I could only do 3 pulls today, but I think this one's going to be perfect. Equipment, if you need the buff, just do HP defense for these guys. I'm going to do attack crit, and that should be perfect for this. For this, we're going to do the Human Unknown card set for the human buff. And we're going to do attack food to get that stat up a little bit, but only +1 difficulty for now. And we're going to run that thing. We're going to try to take out his minions first, the side piece. So I'm going to do AoE with Brunhild and then AoE with Roxy. And then let's do the AoE with Escanor too, just in case. And I don't know about using this one yet. I'm going to save that one. Let's just... let's do Brunhild again on the single target. Okay. Right away, first wipe. That's pretty good. So he's got, up here you can see that defense. That's going to be a lot more. So we got to deal with that. I'm not sure about a stance cancel for this yet, if that's needed. All right, fair amount of damage right there. Fair amount. And barely any damage on us. We're practically full health. All right, now we're gonna want to start building up Arthur's attacks. So let's start with the single, and then both the debuffs that I got with the RNG here, and then let's do Roxy. Let's see how that goes. We might be able to do this. That's it. That's it right there. Boom. Okay, 2 turn on that kill. And now to phase 2. Do we have AoE? Yeah, we do have AoE, so we should be good on the RNG on this one. All right, let's just go for those double AoEs right off the rip. See if we can get the minions down. And then, yeah, Escanor's got that perfect hit right there at the middle. So let's do this. Boom. Okay. He's got reflect damage going on there right now. I think I overkilled on the AoE there. Maybe we aren't supposed to kill the minions because of that buff at the end there. Because you got damage recovery. Is that because we took out the minions? Okay, but we're basically, we're in a good spot right now. I think we can kill them on this one, but I'm gonna have to test on killing the minions for that last part. Alright, see if Arthur can do some extra stuff here, because he's built up with the chaos energy. And, yeah, okay, we got this. This is in the bag. So it was a 4 turn. I think we can get it down to 3. I don't know about those minions yet. That's pretty good spot. I think we should rerun this. Just check it out for now. All right, we're back, second attempt. We're gonna do almost the same thing here. So start with just the AoEs for this. So Roxy, we're gonna do Brunhild, maybe Arthur for this one, and then Escanor. I don't really think I want the AoEs to be in this second phase. If that's the case for damage recovery triggering. We want to just go for Beru on that second one. And leave the minions, ignore them. If we could end this battle at just killing him. But yeah, we overkill on that. We might be able to get this down to, no, it's going to stay 1 turn. No, 2 turns on this. Because he's just got that stance right there. But we might need to see him as a stance cancel in the future. But for this, we're just going to stick with. So we're going to get down, this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do another Brunhild, and then Roxy. But he should be easily killed on this one. Brunhild with the hit. We got Arthur. Another Brunhild. Should die on, yeah, it's just gonna die on Roxy. But that extra death damage right there is perfect. That's right what we need. Okay, just go and attack Beru. I don't know if you can call him that Beru's when he gets resurrected, but you know, for the sake of this battle, it's easier to say it's Beru or Hae-In King. Let's start with Arthur for this one, because we got the built-up energy. Roxy, and then end with Escanor. Come on. I don't think we're gonna pull it off. Come on, Escanor, hit that. Yeah, we can't. We gotta, we're up to 4 turns for this regardless. I mean, he's really close with the health, but because he doesn't have damage recovery, I think that's perfect. So, don't kill the minions in the second turn. Just leave them be, and we should be fine. So that he doesn't have this constant damage recovery. Wow, they surely attack a lot. Okay, yeah, we just end with the ult, but no, it's not as satisfying. So let's just throw everything we got at them with regular 1-star cards. Perfect. Okay, you know what? 4 turns, that's pretty forgivable. You can only do 5 of these in a day. I think that's not a bad spot to be in. Let's see what we got for challenge clear. So we got the special collab box. It's a pretty standard loot, not so bad. The diamonds is it's a tough pull. That's basically not going to happen. Same thing for this one, I think. Yeah. Okay. So it's not the best for just the loyalty challenge clears, but pickup ticket, that's where you want to start. And then once you're lucky enough, of course, get the collab, the holy relic box. Is this the second one you pull? They're really just handing out these. I wish it was for the deer relic because I haven't even done that one yet. That one's really hard on free to play. I hate the RNG for deer regular, let alone the translucent one. That is absolutely atrocious. I think that's probably the worst boss in the game right now, except for rat. I think rat is their worst creature of all time. Translucent, deer, rat. Tell me in the chat which one do you hate more. I think they're both awful. RNG probably with the deer, that's probably the worst one. And then rat comes in second place. But pretty standard loot on this one. I'm just gonna stick with trying to pull first. Hope we get lucky. Let's do this draw real quick on screen for you guys. Maybe you give me better luck because I surely don't. It's usually a pity pull for me. Because come on, we really want Sung Jinwoo. I don't want to just loyalty pull Chaw and have nobody else. I would be really sad with that result. But you know, we got 3 weeks. Hopefully we get that lucky. Fingers crossed. We got the branch pull. This is not it, guys. No. I'm just gonna have to keep pulling on this one. Spend all the gems. Free to play style is very painful because you really miss out on a lot of these characters. I'd say let's do we don't have much for bingo, but rewards for that one. We're gonna have pretty standard stuff like the engravement stones, holy relic box. Nothing too crazy here. But you know, it all helps in the end. I'd say that's pretty mid actually. And cave raid. But what is going to be in this one? This is going to be great. I have no idea with Ant Cave how to do that, but we could do that blind. I mean, this looks like the best stuff that you could have right here. So definitely very rewarding. If we could figure out how to pull this one, I'm going to do maybe a standard team with this with Brunhild on it again. Maybe the same exact one. I might switch it up. We'll see. Let's try this blind with the goddess team. I'm choosing this one because I think it's very strong with the AoE. I hope you guys have this for the most part. If you don't have the new Mael, use the regular one. He should be pretty good with buffs too. But I think this is the best move. Sariel definitely. If this is a team of like 4 no sub, they're all out on the field. That's better than putting a lot. A lot's like just a good goddess sub. Don't have her out on the field if she doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? So wait. We don't actually battle in this, do we? It just kind of goes on its own. No way. So you let this just run passively. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where's the info on this? So there's a report, display status of a dispatch search party. You can speed up. That's what it meant by the other thing that you unlock in the other challenge. That's the new reward that I've never heard of before. Get this out. We should actually read this. Raid event rules are as shown below. Search party dispatch. Select an area adjacent to the starting area or create captured area to dispatch a search party. Each area has certain team requirements. Oh, wait, I don't think did I see a dispatch condition for that? I didn't see that at all. Each area has yeah. You must meet all requirements to dispatch a search party. Okay, not every area has one then, because I just threw whatever I felt like. Speed up and withdraw. It takes a certain amount of time to complete a search. You can use speed up items to complete a search immediately. Save those for the end because I'm sure it's not going to be a minute for everyone. It's yeah. You see 30 minutes off the rip there. Oh, and they're gonna ask for extras. I wonder how you get that. Probably just doing your standard boss battles. You know, the same old stuff. The higher level stuff in your daily requests, and it's gonna hand those out like candy. Eventually, you'll stack up on them. I'm sure in the silver coin shop they're gonna have some more items are required based on time requirement. Yeah. That makes sense. You just got to balance it out. You can withdraw the search party before the search is complete. Withdrawing a search party resets the time remaining. Oh, so only do that if you have to. If you're going to fail, you must start the search over from the beginning. Consider it carefully before choosing to withdraw them. You must start the search over. Yeah. For the time. You're just rebuilding the time. What about the people? Like, can you not use them again? Do they die? How's that work? Search completion in battles. Explored areas without enemies will have treasure chests. Select a chest to obtain the search reward. Explored areas with enemies will be marked with battle icon. Select battle icon to begin battling. Do we actually do that, or is that passively? Capture battle withdrawal. Open the report to view and manage. Wow, they really cooked with this one. It might be a real pain, but it might be the best. Okay. Successfully capture. Now what happens? Can I reuse the team? Can I switch to a different team? How does that work? Because I want to go here first. Can we do multiple at once? Let's see. Setting solo level collab heroes to team reduces search time. Wow, that's really making it pull. Okay, right up here, dispatch conditions. Set 2 or more strength attribute heroes to the team. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm just using auto set for that one. 3 minutes right there. Yeah, we want to just start cooking with these search parties. Yeah, no conditions for this one actually. So let's just do bottom of the barrel, like the ones that I've never used for anything. They're so low that I'm just using them for box CC building. Yeah. Because you don't want to dispatch those that could be useful and necessary later on. That's the current strategy. Because you could probably have every party is you could set for as many blue targets as there are. 2 speed attributes. That's another easy one. So we just want this one. Do I even need a full box? Probably not actually. Because if that's there, yeah, we can just. This is like early days when you're getting through with, do you remember when you were a low box CC and you had to set up the patrol missions by hand? You couldn't just simply set all and it would automatically have teams for all of these. You had to manually do it and find exactly the CC needed with each team. That was painful because you barely had enough heroes and then the ones that were built up enough to do the CC. Okay, that's actually not bad for Ant Cave Rave. Not much of a learning curve there. It's going to be strategic once we start getting into the higher level. And I'm sure the requirements to dispatch are going to start becoming much harder. But probably no battles yet. I'm guessing these guys may or may not have a battle. But yeah. 2 or more HP. So this is really easy. Again, we just want to choose any of them that are green. So it can be really low. Come on, give me that one. Yeah, we never use him. And then we'll check in and see how this one goes. I'm pretty sure like every other one's gonna be a boss battle. Maybe not. Maybe it's not gonna be that ridiculous. And then back again. Let's see if that's a boss battle. It is. Okay, 2 or more strength hero. Let's do the battle. Okay, this is where I might screw up in the future because if I'm just throwing like the worst of the worst here, we can't win the battle. Withdrawal is completely going to start the remaining time. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we don't want to do the strategy in the future. Like I'm sure at the beginning you can use anyone as long as they're like, decently level 60 and up, maybe super awaken a few, but different rewards for these difficulties. And you get the crystal, so that's 100. You only get 50 for that. What is it, 75 then? 70. All right, try extreme if you can. This is who I stuck myself with on auto. Not who I would go for. I just went for a straight auto LLR. Probably because the box CC was higher with them. This should be a cakewalk. I'm glad it lets you use food because some of them, I'm sure. Yeah. You can't use food for like Hero Arena, but this one should be a piece of cake. So let's just do infect them. Let's build this up. I don't even know if this is needed for much of a setup. It might just wipe them like butter. Because it probably wasn't expecting you to send your A game like that. Yeah, the 2 lowest attacks that I used on this just instantly wiped it. I guess in the future, just choose wisely because you never know if it's gonna be a battle or if it's just a treasure chest. Like this one was a treasure chest. That's not bad. So we were starting to have a lot going on at the same time. It should be easy until it's not, standard stuff here. All right, give me a chest. I mean, we got a chest. So now we have to set multiple teams at once. This is where it starts picking up in difficulty. I don't know if it's harder this way or if it's randomized. Maybe it's not randomized. Maybe it's just like the farther out you go, the harder it is. One strength and one darkness. Okay, so it's going to start to have you have special characters because not everyone might have a dark on free to play. I hope so. By now, they basically gave you Trader Melly on his knees like 90 times by now. So everyone should have him at least because most of us have him 6/6 free to play. All right, I won't throw anyone too crazy, but let's do a low-balled version of the Sins team with the relic involved. Dispatch that. I don't want to give it too much, but if this starts to become like you have battles, now we got to start being more smart. Giants, I think, what if it lets you use Aaron for this? I really hope you can use Aaron. Like, does that count? What happens if you don't even... Yeah, you can't dispatch. Dispatch condition not met. Okay, so it's not even like you accidentally don't meet it. And then Queen Diane. No way. That's ridiculous. I don't agree with this at all. Because if you look right in here, he is an additional race giant. So that's kind of ridiculous. Okay, he's gonna help out in the battle regardless. So let's just get another race going here. I would throw for this point. Yeah, we could use them, but let's not yet. That'd be overkill. Deanne's already in here. Why I keep looking at Deanne as an option. You could throw Skady, Matrona. They're all right. There really aren't giants in the game. So when it's asking for 2 and it doesn't let you use Aaron, that's when it's ridiculous. Okay, just for fun, let's do a quick run of Translucent Bird, just for anyone that doesn't know how to do that one. Because it's given out a lot of that, and in case you can't wait to get the relic because you need it immediately, there's an easy way to do it if you just run. So we'll do extra wind source here. Now, if you were grinding all the rewards from the festival, to actually give you 200 Oslo pouch coins, and you couldn't get the 300 for the token. It wouldn't give you that, but you could do the Colossal Wind Source. I didn't buy it for this. I know I don't have any Translucent Deer, but it's like I've never even cleared once. Why would I risk spending on that? Because it's not like it gives you the Enhanced Relic. You actually have to still beat the boss, and I've never even done it once. So I'm not going to waste it on that when I got plenty of actual Bird, and Bird gives you extra CC and extra stats anyways. So it's like an easier battle, but it's much more worth it in the end. So I'd say stick to Bird right now. If you're free to play, you're probably not even that far end game for Bird and Deer combined, but just Bird. This took me months that I just wasn't using it. Okay, so we want to start here. Standard team for meta is get her name. I think it's Shein, right? You're gonna want wait, sorry, I need to actually go over the stats with you guys. Yeah. Okay, what are the stats here? So Xion from Slime, and she's got just the best about your uniques going on here. So attack crit. You do want to have as much health possible for Meg's unique because it gives you regen boost. And yeah, attack crit for everyone just because you want the highest DPS. But for her unique, it's very important because it gives you every turn, if they're full on health, it gives you extra just basic stats, I believe it is. So let's just fully send it. I think this is going to be the same race because they're all unique. So definitely use this card set right here. And let's fully send it in. Definitely if you have these guys as associates, that's going to be the extra heal. You're going to want she's got the unique that gives you extra attack, and then Male also does extra attack. For her you can just give anyone. I gave Bond to her because extra HP. HP is definitely nice in this. You know, you want whatever you can get here. But this is a really simple push right here of just grinding through. You just got to know the rules for each phase. For this one, the first turn's just building up stats. So you want to just send in the heal and then just a regular attack. build it up, and we can waste Shion's attacks right here. He's barely gonna touch you on this one. I already fully healed, so like anything I had from Bird 3 with the damage, it ain't that bad. Don't worry about Shion. She's actually she's more powerful the lower health she has is in another one of parts of her charm. So she's got right here, yeah, rapid regeneration, reach ally, basic stats increase single damage. But yeah, every 1% of diminished HP on the hero, allies regenerate. So she's really helping people if she's hurt right now. So this is great, and it helps out with the all stat increase of Meg, because Meg gives you yeah, right here. Every time allies remaining HP is full, applies one effect that increases all stats by 8% for 5 turns, stacking up to 5 times. 5 times 8, that is a high buff right here. So just watch this grind through. Okay, so rule number 2 for this phase is you need to build up for phase 2. You got to prep. So you need to keep 3 level 2 cards. So right now I like to combine and just match with anything I can use right here without wasting too many turns. So right here it's going to create 2. That's going to create 2 if I use this one eventually. So I can leave that for now. That's not going to take up too much slot. And wait, actually we could do this easier right here. So do that one. Nah. I thought it was gonna, yeah, okay, just leave that one for now. It's fine. So anything for this, it doesn't matter too much. I think if you attack 3 times, one of their uniques gives you extra buff on the end. So after we see Merlin's attack right here, somebody's gonna get, yeah, extra, I think it's Pierce right here. Yeah, they get extra Pierce on that 3rd attack. Okay, if RNG is working with us, we have 3. We do not have 3. That's fine. We could stall on this one. Okay, you can't pierce or attack them if you don't have 3 attack, because you need I think it's called Carve Lester protection. It's the bird, whatever the bird's name is. It's gonna give you extra attack. That's actually gonna go through. See how you barely did anything here? So ignore all of that. Yeah, we have 2 for this one. That will be fine. That'll be fine. So don't worry about any damage here. But that's why prep 2. I didn't mean to just instantly 2-turn kill on phase 1. That's usually like you don't want to care about killing it too fast there, because it can barely do anything to you, and you just want to get those level 2 cards as soon as you can, so that when you start this phase you're prepped. So let's do that. Let's merge you over for that, and 3. So watch this. Once I do my 3rd attack, it's going to protect all of them. And then, without getting too far ahead of myself, 1 out of the 4 will lose their protection when he attacks right now. So right here, yeah, they got the protection, they got the extra shield, and that's like their clear sign of knowing who has it, which is really important for this phase. I think Shion's gonna lose it right here. Gonna attack, double attack. Yeah, right there. Shion's gonna lose it, the rest of them have it. Okay, so this is important because only the ones that have the current protection right now on this phase have the attack boost. They can actually pierce the armor. So don't use Shion because she doesn't have it. Sometimes she does. It usually is Merlin that take it away. So don't use Shion's attacks. So right here, it's very tempting because she's got the ult, but don't do it. So we want to do, yeah, we're gonna do this. So 2 Merlins. And then we want, we could do Thor after we do the 3rd attack, because Thor's going to get that extra boost on the 4th attack. And let's see if we can kill with this. I think we can. We're just above half here. Oh yeah, easy piercing right there. I don't even think we're going to use Thor's attack. We did not. Perfect, right there. Okay, phase 3. You see all of these immortality buffs, so you can't kill it. You can damage it, but you can't kill it. So you can bring it down to technically 1 HP. But you need to remove all of these. And there used to be more than 8. There used to be, I think it was 10 or 12, which was just, it was absurd. So how you get rid of them is you can either use Amplify, you can use Power Strike, or you can use any of Thor's attacks. For some reason, Thor's attacks, no matter what it is, can do both of these buffs. So it's a special passive that just grinds it down. So any of her stuff is like important. But the weird thing with Amplify is sometimes two of them stacks up to a damage increase on the bird, and you don't want it to hit you with the damage increase. I'm not positive why it is, but maybe we're gonna trigger the two amplifies just to show you. But the way to get rid of it is to finish off with a Power Strike or Thor. So we want just yeah, we'll do a Power Strike and then a Thor here. We'll actually use her ult just because we're gonna start using her and building her up again. Yeah, right there. You're gonna get damage dealt increase. 2 of it actually took it away. Sometimes it stacks up to 2. Not sure what it is that does that. But yeah, we're gonna go well before with 1 HP before we get rid of all the immortality, because it just takes 3 turns, and on your 4th one, that first attack kills it, is the goal and the hope. So we got a good hand of an RNG right here. So Power Strike, we want, yeah, Amplify, another Power Strike, and then Thor. So even though you get the final damage extra added sometimes with Thor, it hasn't killed in my experience. You have to actually go the extra turn. See right there, damage dealt increase and take it away and stripped it. It's right there. And then the extra. And then I can throw practically anything at the bird and it's dead now. It barely touches you because of all of the building up we did on phase 1. So right there, it's for us, it's 1. That thing has a massive amount. It's got like 1 million HP and it's down to 9,000, which means that's 1. You can't even see the purple bar anymore. So let's just use something that's not the best. We can waste these cards because we're really not going to want them. Right there, dead, instantly dead. Let's kill the bird. We're on the phase 4. Phase 4 is simple enough as you want to kill it as fast as possible because it's going to start to debuff and take you out. I think if you get we'll have to wait and see when it gives you it. Just start with let's do this because it gives her extra stats on that. And then let's do, Thor doesn't have the Lightning God Hammer yet, so maybe we'll get it on the next one. Right there. I know his defense is increasing, but look, we're just absolutely shredding the bird right now. But since we're not going to kill it on the first turn, you're going to see the debuff I was talking about and warning you. So I think it's every time it attacks, yeah. It adds, it's the bird's wrath. And that almost kills. If you get a certain amount, it's instant death. I think it's up to 8. I think you get 8. But I think it's the Holy Relic of Hae-In that, yeah, removes 2 debuffs from each ally if you use 3 single attacks in 1 turn, which is really needed. But also you can use Valkyrie's Prayer. I think that also removes debuffs, if I'm not wrong. I think it's the Holy Relic that does it. Yeah. Recovery skill removes 1 debuff from allies. It's not overpowered, but you can't let these build up before, or you'll start losing even 1 hero in this team and you lose so much buff and they all kind of start dying instantly. If you lose 1, you lose them all. So don't let them all die. Don't let any of them die. So let's heal for that one. We can do this. I think we have this in the bag right here. There's no health left in the bird. So that was a 2 turn for phase 4. It's dead. But that's basically it. Remember the simple rules and steps and you'll be grinding through this. And yeah, the feathers are so rare in this. Usually I only drop the orbs. I thought the orbs would be hard to come by. Nope, it's the feathers. So choose wisely who you build for this. I would recommend, of course, if you don't have any of the if you don't have any of the Holy Relics for the people on the team, definitely build up those first because they're the most important, especially for Hae-In. Yeah, I haven't even ever truly awakened on this free-to-play account. Yeah, get that right there. and upgrade it. Enhance the Holy Relic is the goal for everyone right there, because that gives you all that extra boost right there. And any bit of HP, any bit of attack, I guess a little bit of defense helps too. But definitely start grinding these out and build up your teams, guys. So thank you for coming. And if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want. I'll try to make guides for it. Like, comment, subscribe, please. It helps me out. Tells me you want more of these videos. And I hope to see you again to continue this adventure. Take care.